everyone, I'm Emma and today we've got a really exciting vlog. We're going to be doing like a mini room transformation. I'm going to get some new sheets and stuff. We're going to change out that chest of drawers. I've ordered one. Ignore the bag that's down there also. That's still some of the clothes that I need to throw away. I've already done the donations for the other two. But obviously some of the clothes were like gross and really well worn, so it's not really anything someone should have to buy. So I'm going to take them to the tip and recycle them, but not today. I'm going to do that another day because there's going to be more stuff that I have to get rid of after we finish setting the room up. But before we get started on that, I do have to go and pick a couple of things up. So I want to get some new sheets for the bed, including some satin pillowcases for like my skin and hair and stuff. I've ordered a new chest of drawers as well from Argos that we are going to go pick up too, and there's a couple of other things that I need to find also. Oh, and I also have IKEA coming today as well, which you'll see what that is later. We've got an exciting little corner to be set up. Okay, we're at the range, let's get some stuff. Well, I really like this space vibe, but they don't have anything in a Super King, so yeah, size of our duvet makes it infinitely harder to find sheets. I think I'll just go look for those at B&M later. I also really want to get like a very simple plate and bowl, or like a big plate and a small plate and a bowl, because I want something that I can use for like food content and stuff. So, oh, this is kind of nice. I like the black. And oh no, I like the honeycomb vibe. I think I might go for these. Ooh, actually they've got it in yellow, and they've also got a slightly bigger like pasta type bowl as well, so I'm going to pick up one of each of these. I really should have got a bigger trolley. Oh my god, I went out earlier in the day than I originally planned because we live near a school and the roads get crazy here at school time. Like if you want to park when the school's out, not gonna happen. So it's not even close to the time, and the roads are completely like blocked up, and I don't know why. Why is it so early today? I guess there must be something else going on at the school. But I'm gonna leave the drawers in the car that I picked up earlier and just bring all the stuff from the range in because I don't really want to carry this all the way down the road. So yeah, we'll come back for that later. Okay, so I'm home and already sweating. We're going to start with the IKEA stuff first. We have brought the drawers in. My parking space opened up and I basically half ran to the car to get it inside. So, wait, I didn't put the car inside. I put it in the space where we usually park. You know what I mean. And then we brought all the stuff in. So this is the little corner we're going to be starting with. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but because I knew I was redoing this soon, I didn't bother tidying it. But that's going to be where our little gaming corner is going to be. All right, so I guess the first thing to do is move everything off this coffee table, because I'm going to put this coffee table over there and the grey box that was over there I'm going to put on top of it. I just realised you can't even see where I'm pointing, but... Oh no, it's our sock graveyard. Every time we do laundry and an odd sock comes out, I put it in this little shelf thing, hoping to reunite it with its other half, and then they get pushed so far back that I don't even see them, but I think there's quite a few pairs in there that I can repair, so I'm happy about that to regain some socks. Out of all of those, I only managed to get 2 more pairs out of it, so these are going to have to go somewhere else while I sort all this out. Okay, that's the first bit done. Now I need to build the desk. So we literally just got one of those Linmon and Ador desks because they're cheap and effective. Where the heck am I going to put this box? Not me putting away the end of the screwdriver that I need after testing that it's the correct one. And then I picked up the wrong one after that. 3rd time's the charm, maybe? Actually, that's better. I'm usually great with building furniture, and then as soon as I tried to do it on camera, I looked dumb. It's also because these holes are like really tight. I literally have an electric screwdriver. It's also a drill. I don't know if there's any battery in this thing. I might have to charge it first. I think we're good. Like, we'll give it a test with one of them. I'm hoping I don't just destroy the threads. Oh my god, so much easier. How did I not think of this earlier? What's unbelievable is I've not used this thing in like 2 years, and somehow it works. Right, I'm thinking I put all the leg holder things on before I put the legs on, so... Whoopsie. I've actually put one of these together once where they actually forgot an entire set of screws for one of the legs, so I had to like improvise and put 4 screws in the rest of them, and then this one had 3. But I mean, it worked okay. The other thing we're going to do is these screw at the bottom as well, so I'm going to adjust these basically to the highest they go, because Michael also likes his desks really high and I can just adjust the chair. I think it's really for like if you've got uneven ground, and it is good for that, but it also gives you an extra tiny bit of height, you know? And once it's all on the ground, it's stable enough. Didn't think through the fact that I put all the rubbish where I need to put the desk. And there we go, there's the desk. Ignore the fact that the cables are really messy, but I do also need to get a new plug board because this is just kind of an extension, which, like, that's fine in a pinch, but I don't want to use that forever. I want to get a proper one with, like, switches on it. I should have really got that at the range today, but I kind of forgot, so I'm going to have to order one on Amazon. Just shove the box under the desk for now to give me space to work. That's a lot of screw holes. Okay, for this one I actually am going to need the instructions. There's so much plastic packaging. Right, do I have an attachment that will fit what we are doing here? Maybe. Like, if I can save my hands, I will. Just making sure I pick out all the correct screws first, so I don't get mixed up. I might not be able to do this with the electric one, just because I don't want it to move everywhere, but we're going to try. It's always a good start when one of the first ones doesn't even want to go in. That one might just have to only have 1 screw in it. See, I've got the same issue with this one as well. I suppose I could just like partially put them in and just leave them because I'm not exactly going to be sticking my foot under the chair. But I mean, it went in further than the other one. Let me try this one again. No. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's still in there. Ta-da! Right, now this thing. So it goes this way in. I always get scared I'm going to put these in wonky, but I don't think you can. And now we need to attach stuff to the base. I'm assuming this side's the back, so we'll do that. Although, the diagram is showing it this way, so we'll do it this way. Just make sure we're all good and lined up. And with stuff like this, I'm not going to put all of them too tight first. Just need to make sure we're straight before we do anything. If we get them too tight, then that'll be a problem. Now, looks like we're putting the back in. This is where it gets a bit fiddly. If I just get these in by hand, then at least it will stay in place, and then I can tighten them up. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So, do I think we need the armrests? I mean, it kind of is part of the structural integrity of the chair, so maybe I will include them, just in case. Okay, so now I basically have to just sit it on the base, so... Okay, we have a chair. Now, I think this is just information, but I'm pretty sure this is just oh, yep, that adjusts the height. Then I'm pretty sure you can also adjust it backwards and forwards as well, but you have to be sitting on it. Oh my god. My hair. I look like I've been dragged through a bush. I will get a handle on this frizz. Lights, can you chill? Okay, so here's our little desk and chair situation. I've already managed to get cat fur on the chair from my clothing, but that is what it is. That's just cat mum life. And now we're going to set up the things that are going to go on the desk. I've just realised that the box that we got the monitor in has this huge hole in it, so I hope that the monitor is okay. Alright, thankfully we're all good. It was on the side that was the back, but even the back's okay. I'm just going to lay it down whilst I get all the rest of the parts out. It even came with its own HDMI, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm probably just going to use the one that come with the console that I have acquired. Now, I'm really hoping this is simple to put together because they didn't actually include any instructions of how to fit everything together, so I'm guessing this goes this way. And then I'm hoping it literally just slides on. Oh, there we go. That was mildly terrifying. That stand fits so well with the riser. Actually, I'm probably going to use this HDMI because this is what we've been using when we plug the PS5 into the TV in here, so that should be fine. And if there's any chance you might have been wanting this monitor, it does seem to have holes so you can mount it to something if you want to. And now, the exciting part. We've been wanting to get a second PS5 for a while so that when I'm like streaming and recording and such, Michael has a place to go and still be able to like game and such, but also I have friends that play a lot of things on their PS5s and I'd like to be able to join them on those things. There are some games that are cross-platform that we do play together, but this kind of just opens up to so many more options, and eventually for this little setup in here, and we're talking like a little while down the line yet though because it's a lot of money, but I would also quite like to get a laptop so I have a space to edit in here if we want to hang out in this room instead. So yeah, it's just like another little second cozy space to go, you know? This stand thing is so weird. I had to like find the screw inside it. How the hell do I get this thing out? Okay, there we go. Now, when I get a proper plug board, I shouldn't have this much of an issue. I should be able to get it longer. I will hide that HDMI cable as well, because I'd like to try and keep it tidy. Maybe I need to get another one of those like cable management boxes or something, I don't know. But yeah, we got a new little corner. Ooh, I have a couple of things I want to add to it too. So that's obviously just a regular lamp. We got that from IKEA. It does actually have a smart bulb in it, but I can't find the switch anywhere. And I need to get batteries for the other switch that we do have, because you can actually change the colour and stuff. The other thing I wanted to add was this little light that we got. I mean, I'm not going to use it as a light, just like as a little decoration, but I feel like it completes the corner, you know? The only other thing I would do is, if this was like our own place and we could put holes in the walls, I'd put a shelf above there, and I've got these like dangly basket plant things that I feel like would look good kind of behind it, but I can't really do that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I mean, like, the stuff inside the monitorizer is still kind of messy and I have to sort it out, but it's technically not quite finished until I get the plug board and such. But hey, I am so excited to get this started up. Oh my god. I'm waiting to see if the monitor picks up on it or if I'm gonna have to look in the instructions of how to change stuff with the buttons. HDMI cable was not plugged in properly, that is completely my bad, but I did panic. How exciting. Oh, I have to actually plug it in, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and set all of this up and I'll meet you guys again once it's time to build the drawers. Okay, we're actually a few days later now and I still have the drawers to do. The reason I didn't do it on the same day was because, well, there are a couple of reasons. First of all, I've got chronic fatigue, so I have to watch what I do in a day. But also my plan was basically to build the furniture on Thursday, have a rest day on Friday. Saturday I had a potentially really long stream, so I needed to be able to be rested for that. And then Sunday, well, I was hoping to finish everything on the Thursday, but I got basically through the desk setup and then I was just like, I need to chill. I'm getting a bit better at remembering to pace myself when it comes to stuff like that, because I do often forget that I literally can't do everything in a day. Like, I'm really stubborn in that way, but I am getting better at remembering, hey, you need to chill so you don't crash out for a few weeks. So that's what we're going to be handling today, is the drawers, which is the last thing on the list. And obviously I have to fill them with all the clothes and stuff, and that's fine. Oh, and I also still have to change the sheets as well. I hadn't done that yet because I thought, like, when I'm building the furniture, I tend to put stuff on the bed just to, like, kind of get it out of the way or whatever, and I didn't want it to get dirty immediately. But you can probably already see that pillowcase there is actually a blue satin one. Here's the other one as well. I thought it was a really cute colour, and they didn't have like a green. I was feeling a really green vibe. I was going to show you the sheets, but you can't really tell. Anything that I include from Amazon, I will leave link down below, so do go check that out. Or more like, I'll have like a list in my storefront. So if you like anything you see and you shop using those links, you will be supporting the channel. And also, even though I probably won't get this kind of comment, sometimes I do worry about like anticipating stuff like this, but just to mention, obviously, I've been building all this furniture on my own, and the reason for that is because Michael doesn't want to be in the vlogs, and we need to respect his wishes not to want to be on camera, but also I really like building furniture. It's something I actually thoroughly enjoy, so obviously I have no problem doing this on my own. I'm pretty sure I said the other day when I was building the desk it was kind of like adult Lego. I mean, Lego's for everyone, but like, you know what I mean, right? I don't know, am I the only one who loves building furniture? Like, literally, if like a friend or something asked me to come build their furniture, I'd come and do it. I love doing this kind of stuff. But yeah, let's get building. Oh, Michael did help me move the drawers from the spot that it was off to the side, just so I could get the new ones in the spot on my own. Obviously, I can't lift a drawer full of clothes on my own, so he did help with that. Now, we do have two boxes here, so I'm assuming that the bigger one is the one that we need to go with first. In all honesty, there's not really an ideal place to put the camera for this situation, so we're just going to do our best with what we've got. I'm starting to get the feeling one of the things I need is in the other box. That's kind of annoying. This is where the bed becomes our friend. Yep, I totally need all of those. Okay. Oh my god, this is so complicated. We can do this. Wait, they have YouTube videos on it? I can't even watch it because I use my phone to vlog. That's okay, we'll figure it out. It's part of the challenge, right? So how do I know which side is side 1 and which side is side 2? Maybe I should lay them both out. If I make it copy the diagram, then I can't go too far wrong. Okay, so this part is A and this part is B. Oh, okay. So this one says CL and this one says DL. So I guess this is cabinet side and drawer side. And then this one is DR and CR, so they go on the other side. I guess I leave the drawer left and right together, and then the cabinet one goes on here. So the wheel goes on the outside, I think? Yes, so that goes there, and the holes do line up, so that's a good sign. I'm going to start furthest away because I feel like that's easier. I'm literally going to put all the screws I need in the drill case. Ow, I got stabbed by a nail. Actually, you know what? What I'll do is I'll rip this whole bag open, and then I'll put it in there. And now I can search a little easier without getting stabbed. That's the first big step done. That took me longer than I thought, but that's literally just the first step. Oh, there's more screws for these things. Now I've got to fill up these little holes with the other more pointy screws. Okay. I'm so glad I've got the drill thing for this. They've not really even left a mark where you're supposed to put this. Like, I'm confused as to why I even need this when there's 3 other screws already holding these in. Like, is it just more stability? Why? Well, I'll just do my best. If I was doing this by hand, I never would be able to do this myself. Like, I'd probably just have to skip the step entirely if I was literally trying to do it by hand. Like, I don't even think the lack of hole is a mistake. Come on, 2 more, we can do this. I always get scared when I do these little dowels that I'm going to push them in too far and then they're not going to do their job. Try my best not to do that. Alright, I guess we're starting to put them together. Right, so now I've got to put them both together, so I'm kind of terrified. But we can do this, it's fine. It's fine, no need to panic. If I just put you there for now. Stay. And then slowly trying to bring this up so I don't snap anything. Okay, and it says to fix the middle one first. So that's kind of annoying because it's all the way over there. Surely I've got to put them all on at the same time. Or unless it means to tighten that one first, maybe. I think that's what it actually means. Alright, you know what? I think this is the way to go. Line that up. Okay, so it's these two that are the problems. So that there. Whoopsie. Think we're getting somewhere? Right, I'm satisfied with the middle, so I'm going to go back down to the end. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. And then I've got to screw those things in place, so. What's next? I think the next thing is putting all the drawers together. No, it's doing a middle bit first. So, what does said middle piece look like? I think it's one of these. So it's this one, because it's got the 3 big holes in it. So this will be a right side and this will be a left side. Oh no, the other way around. Okay. Just need to make sure the front edge is actually the front edge, otherwise it's going to look awkward. So let's get the right pieces out. If this is the front, that means this one is the left side. And then the wheels are at the front like this. Yes, okay. I'm running out of room. Okay, let's have a look. This looks like the right thing, yes, because there's 2 holes there, 2 holes there. Need to make sure the finished front edge is at the front, so it would be this way. And there should be 2 little small holes at the back. Yes, there are. You can't see them because I need to see them also. We need this in the middle. How am I going to do this? Like, okay, I can move back a little. I can scooch. I can scooch. There we go. I've got like just enough room. And now this goes on here. So I need to make sure I've got it the right way round. That one's the front. So I need to match the front with the front. Like so. Like this? Yes. Because that is the finished front edge. And then putting all of those together like this. Yeah, because that's the back. So when I stand it up, it will be facing the right way. Okay, cool. I had to think about that for a minute. Where's my screwdriver? Over there. Ooh. I'm going to lock these all into place now. And then what is next? We need to put this part on that part. I'm just going to go ahead and do it because you won't be able to see the top anyway. I just had to go and grab these from the other room because... Oh, and also I got a snack. But yeah, so those dowels I locked into place with the locking nuts. That's not supposed to be like that. The locking nuts are for the little screw things, which was kind of obvious when I thought about it. I did think it was weird that those locking nuts were on the dowels, but now I've got to pull them out and move them. I managed to get one out by hand, but the rest of them I needed help. Okay, so now I need to flip this over so I can attach the back panels. So here's the back. I think this folds out. Yes, it does. And then before we nail anything in, we're just going to make sure everything is nice and straight. I think I've got it. I'm going to check the top edge real quick and I think we're good. So I guess now all I have to do is nail these in. Where did I... oh, couldn't find my hammer, it was literally right next to me. I'm not actually going to put all the nails in simply because we have a downstairs neighbour and I feel really guilty. Oh, the door. Our new plug board arrived, so I had to run down and get that. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. Now what? Okay, it says to mount this to the wall, but I'm not going to do that because we can't put holes in the wall. And we don't really have anything or anyone that's going to stand on any of it and push it forward, you know? So we're going to skip that part. We do have to stand it up now. I am going to go ahead and manoeuvre it semi into place, but there's a chair in the way. I need to adjust the angles. Okay, so I've got the actual thing in place, and as you can see, it's significantly taller than the other one, but also it's actually more narrow, so there's more room between the chair and the desk, which is quite nice. Hopefully it's going to fit the amount of clothes that we need in it, but we'll soon find out. On to the drawers. Alright, let's do this. So, we have 5 large drawers and 2 small ones. This is one of the drawbacks, as in back of the drawer, not like draw back. You know what I mean. I'm basically going to do the same thing again where I open the bag up and then we can sort all the different screws out of it that we need. And then I think what I'm going to do is instead of doing all 5 of each one in one go, I'm going to do one at a time because space. Like I don't have a huge amount of it, so yeah. Okay, just making sure I've got the right things the right way because I made that mistake once on an IKEA drawer and we couldn't redo it because a lot of them use plastic pegs like this, and once you get these in there, you're never getting them out. Okay, so now we have handles, and then I've got to flip this over. And this is where we have to add these little fun things. So this should prevent the issue that we had with those drawers. So it goes something like this. Fit the front screw first. Okay, I think that's on. And now we have to do the runners. So runners must be pushed up against the drawer front. Oh no, more drilling into stuff that doesn't have holes. So I need a left and a right, and if it's upside down, I'm assuming it's the other way around. So which side does the wheel go? Wheel goes at the back. So it does go this way. This is left and right, okay. Like this? I'm so confused. Oh wait, I've got the front in front of me, so it is the other way around. So it was this way around, okay. Like so. So let's make sure we're putting these in the right place. So this one goes here. Maybe I'll do the back one first, just to make sure it's pushed up against the back. Back one is this one. Right, so I've got one drawer built. The rest are going to look the same other than maybe the small ones. So I'm just going to get on and build the rest and then I will meet you afterwards. Alright, so those are all the big drawers done. I'm going to do the small ones again off camera just because I'm pretty sure they're just the same as the big ones, just, you know, smaller. So I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so I've got the small drawers built. This time instead of the long support bar we've got just these little plastic things which are still great. Ignore that black mark, that's just where the drill was kind of like rubbing up against it because of that angle, but it's fine. Now I just got to get them in there. Question is, did I leave myself enough room to do this? I think I'm going to start one of the higher ones. Alright, what have I done wrong here? I think the bottom drawer's not sat on the right part. Oh no, there we go. Okay. I think it's actually this one in the wrong place. Oh, good grief. Oh no, that's right. What? I'll do that one last. Like, what I really should have done is work bottom to top, but I'm weird. We'll get there. What the heck has happened here? I see my issue. It is this drawer. Okay, there we go. And here is our finished chest of drawers. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. There are definitely some things that I've done wonky somewhere, but I think I'll just get used to that existing over time. But I'm gonna have a break, have some lunch, then we gotta fill these drawers and then change the sheets. So yeah, got quite a bit to do still. So clearly I've done something wrong here, because this one drawer doesn't quite close very well, but I don't foresee it being open very much, so yeah, that's just one of the quirks. Something's not straight somewhere, but that's fine, it is what it is. It's never going to be perfect. Trying to think of the way that I want to have this organised. There's a lot of t-shirts that I know Michael doesn't wear very often, so I'll put those in these drawers, but anything he does wear more, I'm going to hang up so they don't get creased. So now that leaves my drawers. I think I'm going to put anything PJ related on one of the higher up ones, just because I kind of reach for that stuff more often. I'm then thinking a drawer dedicated to like leggings and like activewear type bottoms. You know, leggings, joggers, all that kind of stuff. That makes sense to me. The folding isn't perfect, but I don't particularly want to refold every single item, so I'm not going to do that. And then the bottom drawer will be for any other types of bottoms, which at the moment there's literally only 3. But this might change in the future. So now I just have to figure out of the mess of this stuff what I want to go back onto there. I don't really have set places for a lot of this stuff. It's just kind of got to go somewhere. I'm not really sure what to do with this thing just yet, so I think I'm just going to stick it like on this table and drape the leaves across like the rest of them. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It also doesn't look great, but I mean, it's fine for now. I can probably find a place for this on the other chest of drawers once I get around to sorting that out. Oh, there's my loops. I've literally been looking for these everywhere. I'm trying to think what I need to do next, and I think what I have to do is get some of the stuff moved that we don't really want in here. There's so many boxes and stuff that I've got to put somewhere, so I'm gonna go and deal with that. So it's actually a few days later now. It took me a little bit longer than I thought to be able to get everything done on top of like all the recording and stream and stuff that I had to do. So yeah, I think it's time we reveal the new room. Sneak peek of the new sheets. So as you can see behind me, I did end up keeping those drawers over there. And that's because I thought it looked better than the piles of stuff we kind of had on top of the coffee table and stuff, as well as the big grey thing that was broken anyway, so we did get rid of it. And all we really kept in there is like sheets and towels and stuff, so those now live in those chest of drawers behind me, along with some of the other stuff that we just kind of didn't have a place for. And also you'll notice those 2 boxes up there, where we had all those clothes piled on top of the grey thing. I thought it'd be better to put it in some boxes. It's kind of just like neater and looks a bit more put together. And we do still have mismatching pillowcases as well, because I wanted to use a satin one for my hair and my skin, and Michael didn't really like the feel of it, so he's getting the normal one that comes with the sheets. But oh my god, I kid you not, these sheets are literally so soft. And also as well, with some good intentions, I did get my yoga mat out and just like leave it there so that I can do some exercisey stuff in the future. I haven't really been like working out kind of as much as I want to recently. I mean, I got some of these under desk pedal things to like be able to exercise whilst I work, but I'd like to try out some other things too. And I recently got a new watch, and that comes with 3 months of Apple Fitness, so I might do like a video on it, maybe like after a month of using it or something, and just kind of see how that goes. I think that could be fun to include as well. And I hope you like how the room turned out. I'm so pleased with it. It feels so cozy, so put together, so tidy. There was kind of an issue with this drawer as well though. The 2 drawers at the top look different. Now I can't do anything about that because there are literally holes put in the chest of drawers for me, so you know, only so much I can do. But if I open this, you can hear that the drawer kind of catches just on this little edge here, and it's definitely lined up properly with the wheels and such. But what I actually had to do is swap these 2 around, because this drawer, when it was up here, it wouldn't close at all unless I literally lifted this drawer up. But when I swapped them, this is fine, so at least it kind of works, and there's not much that's going to be reached for from this drawer anyway. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!